Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about ADA. Today's been such a long day. I don't know why, but even for ADA, we've been a little bit bullish, a little bit bearish today. It's been a little bit confusing. Come on. And I think everyone is a little bit confused about where we're sitting now. I think everyone is like, okay, what is happening? Where we're going? Some people are saying that we're bullish. Some people are saying that we're bearish, and it's really confusing. Yes, to be honest, I'm really you know I cannot even find the words. I think it's disgusting the way the influencer and the people on Twitter and YouTube and whatever website or application you use. I think the people are just ridiculous the way they're acting and the things they're saying. I can't understand what's wrong with people. I'm not gonna lie. But now, let's talk about ADA. What is happening with ADA? Because I already said that for me the Q1 it's bullish, and I still think these things. Um, as I said before, what I'm saying, I'm not saying it only for a couple of days. I'm saying it in a minute. So now let's start from the daily. Yes, as you can see in the daily, we had our drop, and I think everyone noticed that. And we met, as I said in um, in some of my previous posts, we met this first level of support. And what I said was, guys, we're going back to this level. Yes, get ready. And what will happen on this level is going to show us more about what is going to happen next. Why is that? Because if this level of support is not going to hold, it means that we're going lower. Yes, and we're going back to $1, which is fair enough. I think everyone wants to get ADA for $1, and I know you guys may actually not be bullish anymore on ADA, but that's alright because everyone is trying to push ADA's price back to $1 or even below. But that the price of a coin is not going to decrease the value of a coin, which is important to know. If you know that the real value of ADA is actually more than $1, then you should actually buy it. You shouldn't listen to what people are saying, because people are ridiculous, they are crazy, and they don't know anything about what they're saying. Yeah, the people that we see online, they are just clowns. They are just there to waste your time, basically. Yeah, so that's why personally I don't listen to anyone. So yeah, as I said before, daily, as you can see, even in the stock RSI, we're turning bullish. Yes, as you can see, the blue line crossed the orange line with this big green candle here, and that candle is going to stay there even if today we started the day being a little bit bearish. Now, something that I'm a little bit worried about is the fact that we may actually go back on support level, and I really think this is going to happen, yeah, and start moving sideways, yeah. And two things may actually happen at this point. The first one is that we're going to drop, and the second one is that we're making some sort of double bottom, and then we turn bullish. Yes, of course, after we turn bullish, it's not like the end of this bearishness that we had in the past year. It's not the end. It's basically some sort of recovery, which is going to take some time, because even if we turn bullish in the daily, we still got big and strong resistance level up here. So we could actually make, let's say for instance, this level of support is going to hold, yeah. We're going to make around 40% profit, which is good, yes. And in the bigger picture, it's nothing, because see how low we are and how high we are supposed to be, yes. So I really think that ADA is undervalued at the moment, yes. I think that maybe $3 was a little bit too much, but $1 is a little bit too low. So I think we are going to get back to $2, and then based on how people are going to react to it, we're going higher, or we're going to stay on the same level. But I think $1 it's too low actually. So let's get more into what is happening now. As you can see, previously when last time we got back to this level, we started moving sideways, yeah, as you can see. Then we went up because this is normal. If we go down as we did, and then we move sideways going towards the lower levels, then at some point, like we did here, yeah, with this channel, at some point we will break up. And I was expecting that. I'm not gonna lie, that was quite obvious. The only problem is that after we did this, we went down. So it's not a big of, it's not a big deal. So I'm expecting ADA to don't go any lower. But the problem is in the 4 hour time frame, we are starting to see to reach the overbought level, which is great because I mean, it's not great, but it's great at the same time because after we reach this level, we are going to go sideways up here. Yes, which will mean, look, last time we went up was, let's say, here, yeah, and look how much we increase at this level. The overbought level on the RSI is not always, the best thing in the world, but let's say most of the time should be a good signal, for some good profit, and before it goes down. As you can see in the hourly time frame where we need to go down, we got, the typical um, low and then a little bit of high and then maybe lower low or a higher low. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna lie, the situation is not really great. I'm not as I said before, long term we're bullish, yes, but before being bullish we still need somehow to get some momentum, yes. So we're going to to gain some momentum, moving sideways, maybe a little bit lower, and then go up. The problem is that weekly and daily, yes, we can see that in the past we've been using this area to gain our momentum, as a primary demand zone. We had this area, which means that most likely we're going back to this area, guys, yes. So even if we're a little bit bullish short term, yeah, not that much, but just a little bit, maybe we're going to move a little bit sideways here and then at some point drop back to this area, which is the $1 area, basically, more or less. So we're going back to this area, which we are used to know because of this. Then after that, we could actually turn really bearish, really bullish, because I always say this, that if we're bullish in the weekly, it means that we are actually going up. Now, but if you're a long-term investor and you bought at 1.3, 1.2, 1.5, 1.6, yeah, you shouldn't worry too much long term because at some point we're going back up. Now, I know that every time it's annoying because I think everyone is here to make money, yeah. So whoever bought, let's say at this point, yeah, hoping that ADA was going to reverse, I think you shouldn't worry too much because we're going up. But something that concerns me is the fact that if I'm going to the weekly, yeah, I can see that I have measured level of support here at $1. So $1 is like, our safe zone, yeah. We know that if we go back to $1, we're not going below that. We may go below that for maybe 1 or 2 days, which is, it's fair enough because we're moving. We got to move somewhere. But it's not something that we need to worry about, yes. So something that worries me is the fact that if you go back to $1, yes, let's say I'm touching the $1 level now. After that, there is the possibility that we're going up, yeah. And what happens if we're going to make a high lower than this one and lower than this one? Would that be classified as right shoulder? No, because I don't think so, yeah. Because this doesn't look like a left shoulder to me, at least. A left shoulder got more distribution phase. A left shoulder looks a little bit different, yeah. But we never know what may happen and may not happen. So I think this is not something to worry about, but it's just something that we should keep in consideration. The fact that we could have a lower high, or maybe just a temporary lower high. So let's say we're going up, find resistance, let's say here, then go a little bit down, and then go up again. This is normal. To be honest, I think we're going to be really, really bullish in the 2022, and I don't know how and why people are being so bearish and so scared about this. Is a lot of people are acting like, oh, it's the first time that I see a bearish market. Wow, when we've been bearish for the previous months. Let me see. So let's say we started to be in bullish the 6th of September. Yeah. So it's been like what, 3 months now? It's been 3 months. So basically it's been 3 months and people are still crying about being bearish. Come on, guys. I mean, stop being stupid, yeah. It's not that hard. But I'm not even blaming people because people are really easy to scare. And even Bitcoin is doing what I said in the past. Bitcoin has said so many times that we're going back to this level. We touched it once, and if we touch that level once, trust me, we're going to touch it another time and maybe another time again. So, you know, even Bitcoin daily and weekly were bullish. In the 4 hour time frame, we started to move, and in the 1 hour time frame, we're going down. Yeah. So to be honest, I don't about Bitcoin. I don't think we're going back to the golden level, which is around 28,000. Yeah, between them prices. I don't think we're going any lower. To be honest, I know my primary plan was to go back to 28,000 because of the head and shoulder pattern, which was here. Yeah, so we got a head and shoulder pattern, as you can see. It's not really, really clean, but it's there. And I said about this head and shoulder pattern when Bitcoin was here or something like that. So I know a lot of people are saying head and shoulder pattern now, but I was one of the first people saying it. And I want to change my point of view about that because I think the people are not ready to see Bitcoin down here yet. I think people are more like because if we zoom out, yeah, we can see that our primary trend for Bitcoin is still an uptrend. We're still bullish on Bitcoin, guys. I know it may sound stupid, but we're still bullish on Bitcoin, and I think Bitcoin is going to stop going down maybe around 40,000 ish, 41, 40,000 ish. So let's say we're going a little bit lower. We have our primary trend line, which is not the most accurate one, but it's still there. And we have our 100 EMA line, which is going to back up the price. So basically, for the following like weeks and months, we should be actually bullish. I can't understand why people are being so bearish. And if we're bullish in the weekly, let's say we go back to 41,000 and we're so smart and lucky to buy. Then following the channel that we have made, yes, we should go back up like 80% on Bitcoin, which would mean like 73,000. So Bitcoin 73,000, let's say 80,000 because we're stupidly bullish. Yes. So let's say Bitcoin 73, 75,000. It's actually good. So 80% on Bitcoin, guys, nowadays it's a lot. We're not in 2015 anymore. Yeah. That we can actually make, I don't know, a lot of profit out of nowhere. Yeah. The market is starting to move a little bit slower because a lot of big companies, a lot of big money are getting into the market, and the market is a little bit more complicated to move, and to see a real percentages out of it. But anyway, it's still good. So this is my prediction for the 2022, at least 73,000. And then if we're going any higher than that, that's good. But I think easily 73,000. And if we break out of the channel, yeah, then the target could be different, yeah. But I will start from 73,000. I like to say this, we go to 73,000 and then we see what is going to happen. If we're not going to 73,000, then we will see. But anyway, you cannot say that Bitcoin is going to reach 100K or 200K or 300K by the end of the year when you got, your brain is not telling you why you think so. Yeah. If I'm saying that I'm going to 73,000, is because I'm showing you something, yeah. It's not because my brain is telling me, oh, 73,000 for no reason, yeah. So at the moment, my price, I think for this price, I think is going to be easily reachable by the end of Q1. So let's say in the following 3 months, we should go back and up to 73,000 or 75,000 each, depends. Now it depends based on the movement and the different things. But anyway, I think by the end of Q1 we're going to 75,000. Then of course we're going to have a pullback, and maybe we could actually go higher. But at the moment I like to keep myself in a safe situation, and say something that I'm quite sure about, more than saying, oh, we're going to 200K by the end of the year, which is stupid. So this is it for today, guys. This video was a little bit long and a little bit messy, and but I really wanted to talk to you in the first place. And the second place, I would like to apologize to you because it's 1 o'clock here and I'm quite tired. It's been such a long day. So I just wanted to say that I'm bullish, and whatever I said in the past, which was being bullish long term, I still think about it, and I still think it's right. So just don't listen to people, yeah, and buy when there is blood on the streets, just buy. Not yet, just a little bit, maybe in a couple of days, but just buy. It doesn't matter. I really think this. It doesn't matter what you buy at the moment, because it is that low that whatever you buy is right, because at some point, if you buy like a 50,000, yeah, it doesn't really matter once Bitcoin will be 73,000. I know nobody's buying Bitcoin, yeah. Bitcoin is for rich people. You are right. But for ADA, yeah, if you're buying it at like 1.2, it doesn't matter. If you buy it at $1, if you buy it at $1.2, of course it's going to matter, because there is like, I don't know, 10% difference, yeah, between, let's say 16-20% difference between these two prices, yeah. But in the bigger picture, it doesn't really affect you at all, yeah. So this is what I mean when I'm asking you to don't sell or to don't panic sell, because you need to, you need to be patient, guy. You need to be patient. Now, this is for today's video. I'm going to leave you. It's been such a pleasure to talk to you, and see you in my next video, hopefully. Have a nice day, and please don't listen to what people are saying, because it's not worth it, yeah?